where the heart learns to rest. A gentle literary meditation on the places we lean on. No matter how strong we pretend to be, every one of us longs for a place to lean into. We wrap ourselves in layers of quiet armor, shaped by fears we rarely name and memories we never quite forget. We guard our hearts because we're afraid of being hurt. We hesitate to trust because betrayal always seems one step ahead. We doubt others, and sometimes we even doubt ourselves. We convince our minds that we can stand alone against every storm. Yet deep down, we all need anchors. Sometimes just a hand, a glance, or an embrace soft enough to remind us we're human. Home is often that first refuge, the place where warmth remains constant even when the world feels cold. We need a mother's tenderness, a father's steady presence, siblings who know the shape of our childhood laughter. Home doesn't judge our failures or recoil from our wounds. It is the first nest that ever held us, the harbor waiting on the other side of exhaustion, the familiar blanket that quiets the long, lonely nights. We need friends too, those who remain quietly near, asking for nothing in return. Friends who offer a shoulder without conditions, who listen to the small tremors in our voice, who hold space for our tears without embarrassment. These friendships don't need noise or grandeur. They live in sincerity, in simplicity, in the comfort of knowing that companionship is not an exchange but a gentle act of sharing the weight of being alive. Memory is another place we rest. A lullaby whispered by a grandmother, a small childhood gift, a corner cafe, an old song that brings the past rushing back, the scribbled notes in a yearbook, the burst of red blossoms on a summer afternoon. These fragments become quiet shelters for the days when the present feels too heavy. Memory grants us strength to continue, to smile at what once was, and to trust that beauty, no matter how fragile, is still worth holding close. And we lean on tomorrow too, a future to dream toward, a path to follow, a craft to grow into, a person to cherish, a destination that feels like home, a dream that keeps us moving. Even when we stumble, we rise. Even when we are lonely, we walk. Life tests us. Yes, but it also gives us countless chances to discover who we are and where we belong. Yet not every anchor comes from others. Sometimes the truest refuge is the one we learn to build inside ourselves. We can be someone's comfort just as they can be ours. Life is a gentle exchange of warmth. Arms opening, hearts extending, tenderness circling back. One day, when we've grown enough to stand steady, we also grow strong enough to protect, and wise enough to rest our weight in our own hands without fear. In the end, life is a collection of places to lean on. A look, an embrace, a memory, a dream. Each one becomes a resting place for the soul, a quiet shore to return to when the world feels overwhelming. And in those resting places, we learn how to care, how to cherish, and how to go